Hi, everyone. A pleasure to have you join us here tonight. College basketball is in the air, and we are right in the midst of all the action. Kevin Harlan here, along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We've got the Kansas Jayhawks and Arizona.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Kansas Jayhawks. Hamilton, he's in at point guard. Also Duncan out there. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. Well, one thing about Kansas is that they love their basketball. Jayhawks have long been synonymous with being a powerhouse college program.
One of the true blue bloods, if you will, in college basketball. I mean, they've been relevant and in contention for a very long time. They were winning titles before any official organization was put in place.
There's the pick. Johnson inside. Duncan on him. Clock at 6. Johnson dishes to Lewis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one. Boy, Arizona has had a lot of outstanding players in the NBA at all positions. For a while, they were known as a guard factory, and rightly so. Plenty of the outstanding guards have played in Wildcat jerseys.
Lawson outside. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Mitchell, covered by Duncan. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got his first 2 points. For the Arizona Wildcat program, a lot of great guards over the years. Perimeter players in general have been their strength.
Yeah, think about it. Andre Iguodala, Jason Terry, Richard Jefferson are some of the recent names. How about Gilbert Arenas as well? I mean, they've made their way also into the coaching ranks as well, with Steve Kerr doing a terrific job with the Warriors, and now Luke Walton, an assistant.
The pass to Hollis Jefferson. A shot by Lawson, wide open. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Here's Hamilton. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Arizona leading by 6.
And this is not the start Freak wanted. And his poor play is affecting everybody on the team. They just do not look good.
Yeah, you know, Greg, as the captain goes, so goes the ship. I mean, right now, they're looking for Freak to get them back in this game, but he just doesn't seem to have it right now.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Hamilton, he's in at the point. Also Duncan out there, and it's Gaines in at the 5 spot. And he gets it to go. Lawson's got the lead up to 6 now for Arizona.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Well, for the Arizona Wildcat program, they didn't really become the force it is today until the 80s. Since then, Greg, Arizona has been a big player in the country.
How about having a string of conference titles, 14 in total, all coming since 1986.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And Kansas always seems to be in title contention. I mean, the program does a great job of finding tough players and having a system that fits them best. Rarely are they not a title contender.
And that one's good.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, is one of those shots that always just looks so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth, singular motion. Sweet.
That is good. And the Arizona lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Hamilton. And the Jayhawks do a great job in recruiting talent. All sorts of players have come through Kansas and found success.
Yeah, and you know they develop not only the stars like Paul Pierce and Andrew Wiggins, but role players too, guys that have made a living in the NBA as fitting into roles. Mario Chalmers and Nick Collison come to mind.
Shot clock at 6. Lewis misses. Kansas trails by 4. And Freak throws it down.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Back to Lawson. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation. Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Over to the wing. Here's Mitchell. Terry covering. And it's Mitchell missing.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Hamilton kicks to Oubre. Hamilton up top. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Arizona leads by. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Mitchell is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lewis in at the 5. And for Kansas, Hamilton in at point guard. Also Duncan out there, and it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. To tie. And Freak with the layup. Hamilton's got the first field goal of the second half for the Jayhawks.
And with Arizona, you know they are going to be competitive year in and year out. They do a great job of recruiting, and they always seem to feel the team ready to make a deep run in the tournament. Just a very consistent program.
Now Gaines. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And when's the last time I hit the rim?
Hamilton hits both of them.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Goodwin with it. Shoots from 12, and that's good for 2. Goodwin's got his first points of the game.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Here's Hamilton. It's hauled in by Ewing. It's deflected and stolen by Hamilton. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And those are...
Kansas trails by 8. We've got Hollis Jefferson. Johnson is out there with Mitchell. And it's Carter in at the point. Nice shot by Hamilton.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Lewis sets the pick for Carter. There's a screen. Johnson, the pass to Mitchell. Arizona moving the ball around. Carter drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Carter's got the lead, back up to 8 now for Arizona.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Terry, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
Kansas trails by 7. And Freak throws it down.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for 1 more at the free throw line.
A great job getting the ball inside right now. Coach really wants them to show some physical presence and toughness here in the second half. And that's exactly what they're doing.
Jenkins, he's checked in for the Jayhawks. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Arizona.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
Here's Gaines, and it's sent back by Mitchell. They recover it. That is good. And the Arizona lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Terry.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
And stolen by Hamilton. Can't cash in from close range.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much better.
Now, here's Goodwin. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his 4th foul of the game, and due to the single bonus situation, they'll now have a chance at the line for the 1-and-1. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
What a drive there. It didn't bother him at all to have a much taller defender hanging all over him.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. The 19-foot shot off target. So Arizona wins it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
DJ Khaled.